I think I'm just going to sit back here on standby and watch the exchange going on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Welcome, everyone. Oh, let me acknowledge some folks that are here early and on time. Bogard Gaming, who's here in the Discord with me.
How's it going, everyone?
Doom 3, Lobo 1G, Poztec TV, Thor's here. Pugwash is here. I hear you just ran in another 1,000 miles. Trucker King is here and gifting a membership. Lucky recipient is the Bobsta. Rick Rashid is here. Thank God no paper built tonight. Okay. Antonio Soares, welcome. Oh, keep it to English, please. Rick Rashid, it's a Mac trip. Let's see. Be careful with those too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Let's see. There's a whole lot of back and forth going on here. Nicholas is here. Nice. Bedrock is present. Let's see. There's a lot to take in here. I saw a part of it before we started. La 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 la. XLT 588 Gaming is here. And you did make it in time for a stream. Live Views is here. Okay, Nightbot is here. Watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock and don't spit out too many emojis all at once. All right, I'm going to do, I didn't finish the shout outs during the members only live stream. Shame on me. I got distracted, so I didn't get it done. NC Gaming Man is here. Knee-High Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog, 3436, our top ATS driver for January. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39. Is he here? Rob Strucker, aka Lurch, might be lurking. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February, is here. What was that? Trucker King just tipped something. I can't even see what's going on over there.
$4.20.
There we go. I forgot to blow up my screen. Big Dave KF is here. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to add you. So this will have to be your shout out. Big Dave KF, Klamath Falls. Nicholas, XXXN, is here. Didn't I just see him? Didn't I? Didn't he just say hi? Nicholas. Oh, this thing is flying so fast.
I know. Yeah, he's in. He's in.
Okay. All right. Dragon is here. I almost missed him. CJ Johns 31 is here. Hey. Joshua Haymaker is here. Yeah, went right by there. Clive Hughes. Susan Arthur is here. All right. Trucker King 2010. We know he's here and he's already throwing things. Memberships, tips, insults. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May, is here. XLT 588 Gaming is here. Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas is here. Picard Gaming is here. And in the Discord with me, what do you mean you left something on my farm again? You leave my logs alone. Playing Lincoln logs on my farm with my logs.
Well, he might build you a cabin.
Yeah. Big Al 2424, Tasmified, Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. He's here, isn't he? Did I see his name? Pugwash is here. Purdy the Parrot. Asgard Drenth, aka Wim, our top ATS driver for September, and our top ETS2 driver for October. All right, that's enough for now. Okay, Rick. Oh, well.
This is really entertaining. I think we should drag it on a little.
Yeah. What do we got going on here? I got a surprise for Mr. Rashid. Ta-da! I'm driving the Peterbilt. I don't know why I got it running. Oh my goodness, I already picked up this load. I used the picture of the Mac because I didn't have one for the Peterbilt, and I didn't want to fire at the game and get a new screenshot just for my thumbnail. And now I'm glad I did it. This is far more entertaining. Oh my. So, where are we?
Looks like a salvage yard.
Yeah. We are in Port Angeles, Washington. And we are going to drive and take this load to Everett. We're going to do a couple of things along the way. However, we're going to take a ferry. We're going to take this big load on a ferry. And then we're going to take a look at this photo opportunity, see what that's about. And then we're going to make a side trip and check something out that is unique to version 1.49.
Sounds like fun.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're entertaining us more than we're entertaining them.
Exactly. Let's get going. Oh, this rock bucket is not heavy, so this is going to be an easy run.
Almost new DLC time. Yeah, buddy. That was from NC Gaming Man.
Turn left.
We are giving away 10 copies of that DLC for VTC members who drive at a minimum of 1,000 miles between last Sunday night and tomorrow night. Every 1,000 miles will get you an entry. Courtesy of Rather Be Truck Simming, Picard Gaming, and Bedrock. Oh, and Trucker King.
Bedrock says the ferry will know what's on it. Not a chance it sinks. Precious cargo.
Go straight.
Nicholas says, I wonder why SCS hasn't given you the pre-release of Kansas. I have seen other YouTubes drive in Kansas DLC.
I have seen, Jeff Fabiano posted his last night.
Get ready to turn right.
Prime Simulations posted his this morning.
Turn right.
Hey, is that Bucks?
Kinda looks like it.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, just a generic orange one.
Oh.
So, since we started this convoy, you know, the whole thing, we've had 3 people put in close to 1,000 to 2,000 miles in per run. So that puts us at almost 15, yeah, we're almost at 700,000 miles. We're almost 15,000 miles from 10th place.
We're really, really close.
Reagan had asked where's the Bucks at and how he is doing.
What?
Lord Dragon had asked where the Bucks is at and how is he doing.
Bucks is at?
Yeah, just wondering how he's doing because we haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, Bucks.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, we think he's okay. Heard from his daughter. He just seems to be
Get ready
busy.
to turn right.
Hey, life gets in the way, right?
Life does get in the way.
Big Dave is
right.
asking, do the used trucks break down very often?
Well, I don't really have any experience with them yet. I mean, I have a little bit of experience. The breakdown like anything else. When you buy them, a lot of them are in pretty rough shape when you get them. So yeah, I've had at least two.
Go straight.
One in Euro Truck and one in ATS. Welcome, Wizard. Welcome to the adventure. When I bought them and they were delivered to my shop or my garage, I had to have them towed to a shop. They wouldn't even run. They wouldn't get very far. Another one I drove myself and it was touch and go.
Adam said he is back, and Matthew Roth says good evening, Boomer.
Welcome, Adam and Matthew. I know that Adam saw that Prime Simulations video as well, because I saw his comment that he posted in the comments for that video. Same thing with Vigner. That was an interesting drive that Prime did, and I think hopefully it's just a matter of time before I get an advance copy. They did reach out to me and offer it to me, but I haven't heard back yet. It's all random. There's not even a guarantee that I'll get it. They spell that out in their email. No guarantees as to if or when you will receive it.
And Thor is asking, did you check where to buy the K100E?
I did not, but I would assume you'd buy it at the Kenworth place. Oh, actually, it's a modded truck, so you'd have to go. You have to look under that. I don't even have that mod installed, so I couldn't even do it. One more thing about the advanced copy. Last time for Oklahoma, I got it like 10 days early. I was one of the first people to get it. And that was unusual because most of the time I get it like in the last 2 or 3 days. So I think it's just random. I didn't miss the ferry turn off, did I?
No, it's
No.
coming up on it.
Coming up on it. I see that now.
Nicholas, since we're on the subject of used trucks, Nicholas said, I bought a Volvo VNL for $50K and got all the parts replaced, but the gears grind everything when I get, sorry, getting a little tongue twisted there. Gears grind everything I get moved from
Keep left.
a standstill
Turn left.
often when changing in low gears, and this is an automatic, by the way.
You pays your money, it takes your chances.
Turn left.
I guess.
Right? Oh, instead of everything, it was every time. Sorry. Try reading exactly what he typed out. Rick is asking when 149 comes out for ETS2.
Could be any day. I expect Tuesday. So don't book any World of Trucks loads Monday night.
So in real life, I actually took this ferry once before, and that was really cool, but I was just in a pickup.
Get Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, there's a lot of ferries. I mean, I've been on these ferries a lot when I was growing up. Never in a big truck, though.
Yo.
I didn't even know you could, frankly. Never paid any attention.
I never did either. Adam is asking, how do you haul TNT in real life versus in ATS?
Same. In a dry van trailer.
Rick Rashid said, no, I'm not driving till December, boomer, remember? With a question mark.
Nope, I don't remember.
Wizard is in the house. Hey y'all, I just joined up. It's Wizzy from the Discord.
Welcome. Glad you joined us. I'm surprised you weren't already a sub. Ooh, I almost clipped that car. That would have made Rashid very happy.
Got gifted memberships.
Recomputing.
Hey, gifted membership from Picard. Lucky recipients are Ryan, David Singh, 40 Pitzel, VRCQX, and Dustin Simbro. Those are some names I haven't heard in a while. Well, Ryan, I've never heard. I didn't sign.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Did it move?
Yep.
Oh, it did. I bent it. We're gonna call that the Rashid Bend.
The back tire caught it.
I need to turn that stream elements thing down. It is noisy as heck. Yeah, I can't hear anything else when that's going off. Well, I got a photo opportunity coming up.
Yeah, Rick says 150, and that's the count voice. And then Nicholas goes, wow, the Rick Rashid Bend.
Now, I have been to this viewpoint before, but if it's on the right side, I'm stopping at it again.
Thor said, if I ever get a dog again, I'm gonna name him Ask him.
Ask him.
Ask him.
When I was a teenager, first learning how to drive, I was scared to death to drive across this bridge. This is Deception Pass. It is actually quite cool.
We got some dad jokes going on.
So in case you don't know, that's saltwater. This is part of the Puget Sound. We used to come over here a lot. When I was a teenager, that is. There's a campground near here. Beaches. Okay, so let's see, the photo opportunity is also here, so we'll just take the picture. All right, in the meantime, I'm actually going to, oh, I cannot adjust that volume, really? How about that? Okay, I don't have it as a separate item.
Must have to go in a little bit deeper depth to do it. Yep.
I could probably do it at Stream Elements. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I haven't looked into it before now. In real life, we would have just driven on to another island. See, we were just on Whidbey Island. That's where that ferry went from the Port Angeles part of the Olympic Peninsula over to Whidbey Island. And then you cross Deception Pass onto Fidalgo Island. That's where we are now. But it doesn't really represent, it's not represented in the game. Which is okay. I mean, they can only do so much. Wow, that's a little foggy here. What's up with that?
Go straight.
You see they're adding another city into California.
Yeah. Is it Stockton?
Mexico City.
What's that?
Mexico City, I think it was called.
Oh, Modesto. Mexico City's in Mexico. Yes, Modesto. I knew there. I guess I had forgotten that they were and what it was, but yeah. All right, we're gonna
bros here.
Drop our trailer for a bit, and we're gonna go down over here. And this is a hidden road.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Pilot Bro! Let's look at the map. Just so you know where we are. We are north of Everett, south of Bellingham. And this hidden road is right here at this traffic light. So you get off the freeway at Interstate 5 and you come west to this light and you turn right. I know some of you have been here with me before.
Finding new route.
Yeah, Pilot Bro says you go to the browser source for Stream Elements properties, check the box that says control volume via OBS, then you can change it from there.
Yeah, I'll have to ask you about that later.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
here we are.
Douglas Williams is here. He says, hello all.
Hey, Willie. So, this is it's hard to see. This is the PACCAR Technical Center. For those of you who didn't come here with me in the members only live stream or watch the replay. So I made the mistake of turning right here last time. I don't advise it. I also don't advise you to come here with a trailer. Although you could, but I'm not bringing my articulated trailer here. No admittance except for us. Yeah, it's my truck. And look at there. There's the Daft.
This is where the truck was tested right before you bought it.
Yep.
Douglas is asking, what is under the tarp?
Probably a truck. My guess.
Rerouting.
And Rick is saying, what? A DAF truck in ATS?
Yeah. That's the Easter egg that SCS talked about. Oh, I'm limited to 65 miles an hour because I have a World of Trucks load. Ha! I can't even get up to speed.
And then Rick says, you can't get one then. Says this is the first week I feel fine after having COVID.
Yeah, that really sucks. COVID sucks. Hi, moguls. So they have all. Whoa! They have all these. Whoa! They have all these different things to put the trucks through their paces with.
James Mark says hello.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
And he's actually asking a technical question. How do you downshift without using a clutch?
By synchronizing. Same thing you do when you're upshifting. You just synchronize. It's a little harder to do in the game, but it can be done, and a lot of people do it. It gives me the willies.
Your stomach sinks when you do that, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, in real life, Mark, I have zero trouble upshifting and downshifting in a manual transmission. In the game, however, I do struggle with it. So let me just practice it a little bit here. There it went. I got it. In real life, you can feel it. You can't really feel it in the game.
Nick is asking, where is that on the map? He didn't notice it when you showed it the first time.
What? Aren't you paying attention? Come on, man. Hang on a second. Always somebody who asks you the question about the thing you just got through showing everybody. What is up with that? So, halfway between Everett and Bellingham, you have this exit onto Washington Highway 20. Go west to the first traffic light, and on your right, as you're going west, on your right will be the hidden road.
And he goes, hey, I'm racking up miles, sorry.
Well, that's good. We need those miles. Oh, I should have froze my view. Man, this is... We'll come back to that. Even with the clutch, sometimes it doesn't go into gear properly.
Rick is asking, so now we can drive the K100E on all Boomer servers?
No, it's not. It's not in the mods list. Oh, I should have. Hey, what is that?
Pilot says yes, it is.
It is? Where was I? Is that why we had a poll?
I remember him doing a poll on it. Yes, he says yes.
Okay.
Susan says, thank you, Boomer, for getting me here.
What do you mean getting you here?
I think she means the test track.
Oh.
Pilot says the servers will be updated once SCS gives us the update files.
Gravel. wonder if we could hook to one of those trailers. Probably not, though.
I remember having a discussion with DK and them. We're like, oh, that'd be kind of cool if you hook up to other trailers.
Yeah, it would.
Adam is asking, did you hit something? You got one Swifty.
Yes. Let's just... I'm sure I can, but let me just back up to one and see if it'll let me.
Nicholas is saying trailer thief.
Not taking it off property, even if it lets me hook. Nope, can't even hook. Not surprised.
Lord Dragon is asking, will they make a place, or make that place a delivery point in the near future?
I doubt it because it's on a hidden road.
Phantom is saying boss is going back to driving school.
Well, if I get any more Rashids, I mean Swifties.
Adam is saying I tried to do the same same test at different speeds to see how it feels to drive at the test track. It is kind of a neat thing. You could actually buy a truck and go over there and test it out, see if you like it.
But where was this tarp? Someone was asking about.
I think it's the same one that I asked about during the member stream. It's behind you in between.
Oh,
the
that,
buildings.
yeah, that's a cab. They do that to new equipment to obscure what it looks like.
Yeah, Douglas just said stop. I don't know, did I guess it right, Douglas?
Yeah, corporate espionage is a real thing.
Okay, let's find a
He
new
said
route.
already passed it.
What's that?
Oh, what that tarp he was talking about from earlier. I mean, I noticed when you did it in your live stream one, there was a couple looking tarps, but we found out they were just white cabs. Rick says he's taking off. He needs to get some sleep.
You better rest up so you can drive that Peterbilt. So, for those of you who weren't here for that live stream or the replay, in real life, back in the 80s, my dad lived right along here for a time. So yeah, this is my neck of the woods. Not where I live now, of course, but And that place there behind the trees looks an awful lot like a place where I picked up some lumber product when I was driving over the road.
Phantom says he's gonna go get some sleep too.
See you later, Phantom.
Ready to roll. Turn right.
So that is the Packard Technical Center. That is a, what do you call it? Easter egg, I guess. Well, maybe not in the truest sense of the word, because they did advertise that it was going to be there. Oh yeah, I want to do some shout outs. Cody Old, JJ Man 1982, Nick, Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for January and April. Isn't Thor here?
Yes, he is.
I just saw Bedrock's comment. David H74, Ipswich, NC Gaming Man, Matthew Roth, I think they're both here. RD04 Dave, our top HS driver for March, Troken, Justin Burns. The Picard Technical Center. Oh, Douglas Williams is here. Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Bogdan BD, Stobbs, Bruce A, Johnny Hansen, Thomas Berger. It is way past bedtime for some of these guys. For some of these guys, it's like 3, almost 4 a.m. Thomas or Tazzy 291, Doom 3, Chris T, Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid. Did he go already?
Yeah, he took off already.
All right, Matthew. Early Christmas present? Okay, we'll go with that. Robert Alexander, Andrew Black, Phantom 6767. Yeah, it's got to be close to 3 a.m. for him. Ryan, John the Bricklayer, Lee01 Mr. Vigner Hoxton, Mouse 888. I'm just going to get through all these so I don't forget like I did earlier today. CJ Johns 31. He's here. Oblivion. Keith Cersei. Tari 263. James Brandt. Clive Hughes. Wolf Gaming. Vince Morris. John the Bricklayer is here. Noah Long. Torisev Ice Bear, our top ATS driver for June, and our top ETS2 driver for August. Poztec TV, is he here? I didn't see him. Did I? Was I? Yeah, he was here earlier.
Yeah, he's lurking.
Okay. I got Dr. Jones here, our top ATS driver for July. Lord Dragon, he's here. Greg Ore. I think he's here. Oh, I was exchanging comments on a video. That's why I was thinking of him. Arnar Hoxton, Jose Lima, Northside Music, Colin Percival is here or was. Adam Harris, Pancake Man is here, I think. QA Library, Feta M, watching YouTube, Jesse 2670. Andrew Moore, Cameron Clemente, Jay, Racing Brothers CVS, Exotic Gaming, Randy Disher, Connor Gurney, and Marv Kelch. That is everyone. Yay, I got them all.
Adam says if there's a DAF truck in ATS, then in ETS
Keep right.
there is an
and then
American
turn
truck
right.
that's waiting to be discovered.
Possibly. But they did talk about this Easter egg here.
Turn right.
Well, I can't remember if it was said in your member stream or not, but I thought somebody had said that PACCAR makes DAF.
PACCAR owns Kenworth, Peterbilt, DAF. Actually, there's probably a couple of people in the audience here who know that more about that than I do.
Yeah, I was just trying to recall a memory. That every time you say the name Pancake Man, I get hungry.
Then exit right.
Maverick says,
Exit
nice
right.
truck.
Thank you. It's new to me. I've got less than 2,000 miles on it.
There's an interesting fact. I didn't know that. Dalmar
right.
owns Freightliner
Then
and
turn
Western.
right.
Who does?
Dalmar?
Not familiar with that name.
Turn right. Turn right. Here we are. Kind of on time.
Close enough, right?
Close enough. I got a green. We're good.
Mac Mundy says hi.
Hey, Mac. You know, this is almost Mac's neck of the woods, too. If I'm not mistaken, you're from Eastern Washington. We're in Everett. I believe Mac Monday is from over here near Kennewick. Did I get it right? Let's see where it's out here. I haven't been there yet on this profile. Well, let me just go see if I can find a load. Ever to Seattle, Everett to Tacoma, Everett to Tacoma.
Here's your Rocky Mountain double.
This one?
Yeah.
Is
or
it? Looks like it's just doubles. Everett back to Port Angeles. Oh, doing on time. Okay, we're fine. Everett to Wenatchee. That's a nice drive. Yeah, maybe we should do that.
And it's your favorite load, empty pallets.
What? Oh, forget that.
Your... No.
Wait, what's this one? That looks like Rocky Mountain doubles.
Yep.
We could go to Yakima. What's a tamping machine?
I have no idea, actually.
I don't want to do. Well, I don't like the empty pallets, but well, we got dry fruits. Yeah, that's a ticket.
Matthew says take the Rocky Mountain doubles.
Well, as tempting as it is, I don't want to go to Aberdeen. I do want to go to Wenatchee. And I would like to pick up at the UPS place because I haven't discovered that yet in this profile. So we will do that. It's not very far, but it's a scenic drive.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Okay, there is a job to do. Oh, look, there is a photo opportunity. Steamboat Slough Bridge. Cool.
Turn left.
Well, Dave, I can see why that would make sense. What you just described, you really couldn't do with a World of Trucks load, but you certainly can with a freight market load.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight. Go straight.
Washington's,
right.
yeah, it is a gorgeous
Then
state. I've
continue
been
straight.
through it a couple times, and kind of wish I would have did a little bit
Go
more.
straight.
Yeah, really pretty. Whoa! David, Well, I can't quite read that, but thank you for the coffee, David.
David Bruce Flupel.
I will have to make that screen large again. I don't know why it's not. Oh, I was looking for if I could set the volume. So let me do that quick. Make that large so I can see again.
Oh, it was Big Dave.
Okay. Thank you, Big Dave. I thought that might be the case.
Sorry if I butchered your last name.
We do that a lot around here. Usually it's me, though.
This is where it ends.
Nicholas said, I can't decide if my favorite American truck is the Freightliner Cascadia or the W900.
And Adam, to your point earlier today, this would be a good time for if to have a back window in a sleeper. But again, normally if we did, I'd have curtains up. So I watch this. But then again, I need to be able to look at the mirrors, and that helps me get lined up.
Let's get this job done.
Let's get it done.
Big Dave. Truck's digital dash determines how much I like the truck. My favorites are the Kenworth and the Peterbilt.
Did that train just start moving?
It looked like it just appeared on my screen.
Okay, that was another possibility. I thought I'm just imagining things. So we have a loader drive-through that weighing 30,870 pounds.
So when you drove, what would you look for in a truck?
Well, I didn't actually look for things in a truck. I had a thing in mind that when I joined Schneider, or when I started driving for Schneider, I wanted the T680, the Kenworth. But that was considered a premium truck, and so it had a premium price associated with it, which I couldn't spring for.
Then continue straight.
So I wound up driving the Freightliner at first
Go straight.
for the first 13 months. And that turned out to be such a lemon. I couldn't wait to get out of it. I had a 13-month lease. I think it was 13. 11 or 13-month lease, which seems like an odd amount of time. But anyway, what I did was I saved a lot of money. It's because I needed to put down a bigger down payment associated with the lease, like $5,000. So when by the time my lease was up, And my leasing agent, you know, knowing how much trouble I was having, she said, let's get you out of that truck. And I had the cash to put down for the Kenworth. So that's what I got. I had wanted a Kenworth T680 since the first time I saw an advertisement for it in a trucking magazine. When I saw that it had that, you can't see it. Oh, this isn't a T680. When I saw that it had that table in the back that rotated out of the way when you didn't need it, but was there when you did.
Go straight.
Plus a place to put the microwave oven up there, like this one does. And the passenger seat, actually you could rotate it around and face it backwards, so you could use it as a work chair at the desk. I fell in love with it. Now ultimately I wound up never rotating that seat because Kitty's litter box, which was in the front, right down there on the floor, it blocked my ability to do that. But I didn't care. I just sat on the bunk. So that's what I looked for in a truck. I wanted a T680. I had already made up my mind that I wanted that. And it was an option which I couldn't afford initially. But then, you know, after the first year or so, I could. So I got in and I drove it for 3 years. I loved it. I was looking for creature comfort in the truck. I didn't give any thought to the engine size or the transmission, other than I wanted a 13-speed. And the color. I wanted a blue. So pretty much I got everything I wanted. And I loved that truck for 3 years. If I were, you know, in a position where I could go back, I would want to, I don't know what kind of truck I would get. I would be a little bit more thoughtful about other things. You know, like engine specifications, what kind of driving was I going to do? So I would want to get a new truck. I'd want to make sure I had enough horsepower in the motor. Oh, turning right. I can go, or I can sit here flapping my gums. But what I really would like is a studio sleeper.
Get ready to turn left.
So I would have the extended studio sleeper with
Turn
a
left.
kitchenette, a little shower that I probably couldn't even fit my big butt into.
So kind of like a legacy sleeper.
Yes, that's essentially what that is. And I would live in that thing for many weeks at a time out on the road. Ooh, I got a stop sign.
Nantio George 42. I'm sure this is an obvious and dumb question, but what happened to the truck? Do you still have it, still drive it, and
Oh, no.
do only locals, or are you fully retired?
I'm retired from driving over the road since 2018. The truck was a lease. So my lease was up in April of 2018, so I turned it in and that was it. I had a choice. I could have. Well, I had three options. Well, I had more than that, but that's the three main options I had was buy the truck and keep driving it, turn it in at least a new one and keep driving, or get a different one, and I had even considered doing that, going out on my own. But I chose to come off the road because I had some other, I wanted to get off the road. I miss it, but I wanted to get off the road.
Matthew says just depending on how long a person would be gone before they were able to get home. That actually is a true fact.
Yeah. Since I'm not married and all my kids are all grown, I saw my kids more when I was out on the road than I do now. So being on the road was one way I got to visit family. I didn't really care if I didn't come home very often, except that I needed to come home periodically to take care of, you know, mail, bills. Most of my bills and stuff I paid online. Was not an issue. I like being out on the road.
And Nicholas said a few years ago, I wanted to buy the Scania, believe it or not, but after the new manned TGX was revealed, he fell in love with that. The company he worked for bought the truck when he asked them to.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty neat that they did that. Wenatchee. So we're basically crossing the Cascade Mountain Range. Wenatchee is on the other side.
Joe 42, what do you like about the new 1.49? And is there also anything already you dislike about it?
I can't think of anything that I dislike about it. Well, the new maintenance system, I'm just not used to it yet. I think it's more realistic, but I'm just not used to it yet. I definitely like the skybox. The nighttime stars on a clear night are awesome. Which reminds me, I need to make an adjustment to my weather. US Highway 2. This highway stretches most of the way across the US. I know it goes across Minnesota.
Yep.
Northern Minnesota.
Yeah, it goes northern North Dakota and northern Minnesota.
Yep. And I'm not sure whether or not it gets into Wisconsin. I know 10 does. Let's see, yeah. You know, it's been kind of not totally sunny all day. Like misty even, but not rainy. I don't know what you call that. Partly cloudy? Kinda cloudy? Hazy.
US 2 ends in Duluth, Minnesota.
Okay. So it doesn't jump across into like northern Michigan or
Yep, hold on.
New York?
I lost it on the map here.
I just love these rivers.
Yeah, northern Michigan. And then it turns into 41. Or meets up at Highway 75. It's all the way, yep, northern Michigan.
Well, I can tell you, in case you're wondering, this is what this area looks like in real life.
Keep left.
Joe 42 says he feels like he has to turn the wheel more often after the update or around the corner.
Well, check your settings.
Nicholas says he likes the new maintenance system, but he wishes they would give us the option to manually change out the parts.
Back to the steering question, I haven't had any change in my steering. But I'm reminded that I'm supposed to be checking on something.
Right. Then exit right.
It also may have something to do with which steering wheel you're using. I'm using the Logitech G923.
Said yeah, same steering settings he had in the last version.
Okay. Well, I need to check something because somebody suggested to me that I should change my steering setup from 900 degrees to something more like 1440. I don't remember exactly what it was. I know that there was a couple different numbers tossed out. So I'll do that here in a moment, if I remember.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Right now, my steering, I've not changed it since day one. And my steering is fine, feels normal. Ooh.
Nicholas is asking why you should keep it at 900 degrees since your Logitech wheel is at 900 degrees.
Well, it's set at 900 degrees within Logitech, and it's in 900 degrees within the game, so I've got them matched. And that's what it is by default. I didn't see any reason to change it. I mean, it feels natural. And by natural, I mean it's feels like what it should feel like within the game.
Nicholas, yeah, that's how it should be. It should not be more. It should not be more in game. It will not be synchronized between the game and real life.
Well, that's what I think. But I've never thought about it, and then somebody mentioned it in a comment. So I thought I might try it just to see.
Adam asks, have you drove a truck that has been thirsty all the time?
Thirsty all the time? You mean like needs fuel?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They're always thirsty. They always need fuel.
Matthew's saying turn your beacon lights off.
Well, I guess I don't need those on.
Nicholas is saying is it wouldn't change. He said he wouldn't change it, he'd just leave it.
Yeah, that's my inclination, but I do like to at least entertain some things. I mean, why else would I drive a Mac? So the option we're talking about here is, I think, in gameplay. Maybe. Maybe not. I bet it's under controls. Yeah, steering non-linearity, I've got it set to 0. That was another thing that somebody had mentioned. Steering wheel. Got no dead zone. Where is that? Guess it's not on this page. Maybe it is on gameplay. Here it is, steering animation range. So somebody suggested 1440, which really makes no sense to me. But let's just set it there and see what happens. I think it just moves the steering wheel more. It doesn't actually steer more. Yeah, that doesn't seem natural to me. Okay, question answered. Not doing it.
Yeah, Nicholas pretty much said the same thing you did. The steering wheel basically turns more than your Logitech one.
Go. Isn't it right here?
I guess I wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
Oh,
it's right there.
yeah. I was looking for the 900. Yeah, the other thing that they mentioned was linearity. I have messed with this in the past, and I've settled on 0, and I like it. So I'm good. Okay, where are we? It's 4:20 in the afternoon. What do we got? TVs to Yakima. I don't really want to go that route. May not have a choice. When you get to Wenatchee, you're kind of stuck with certain things. Grand Coulee. Yeah, Nicholas, I believe you're right. Makes no difference on the actual steering. So maybe I misread the comment. I don't know. Not going to worry about it. Japsai.
What did I miss?
I didn't see. Well, I'm not paying attention, but actually, I don't see anything, Japsai. And today actually is Picard's first day doing this. He did it one other time.
And I'm going back in the comments and I don't see anything, so
Way to go to Olympia, huh? I think I have any. I don't know. I want to go to Olympia. I could. I don't have any loads. Well, let's see. Do I? Holy. Oh, I do. I could bring a wind turbine tower, but I'll get there before you. Well, I have live chat on, which should be all, and I don't see it. I don't see anything.
that I didn't have live chat on. That's my fault. I had top chat. I just went back here. It says hi Boomer from Japs. I apologize.
Oh, I see it too now. What?
No, I apologize from that. Well, that was my fault.
Let's go to Olympia, because Nicholas is going to Olympia. Well, Japs, I haven't seen you in a few weeks, seems like. Welcome back. The first time I ever saw anybody driving, a content creator driving in
Keep left.
American Truck Simulator, I was.
Turn left.
Well, that was several months before I published anything. I guess it was about half a year. And that was another trucker content creator, a real life trucker. Happiness by the Mile is her channel name. And I'd been watching a few of her videos, and then one day she did a first impressions video of American Truck Simulator. Her boyfriend had got her the game, I think is what she said. And so she tried it and she recorded it, I watched it. I wasn't really familiar with it. I'd seen it a couple of times advertised, but it didn't look like something I wanted to do. I'm like, I'm a real truck driver. Why do I want to drive that? Why do I want to pretend to do that? Well, then I watched her video and I was intrigued. And she drove, I don't remember where she came from, but she came here to Wenatchee. I remember that. And I'm watching that and I'm like, well, that looks real. And she's driving it like a real truck. She didn't have all the controls and stuff. Like, I don't think she had a steering wheel or anything. I think she was just using the keyboard and mouse. I couldn't stop watching. I was intrigued. And she went to I think she may have gone to the same place we're going to pick up this load. Or near, or at the very least down this way.
Turn left.
He says he's gotta go. He's getting a really bad headache, and he'll talk to us later.
Who's that?
TK.
TK's getting a headache?
Yo.
Wow.
And Joe42 is asking, which engine are you currently using?
The 3408.
I kind of forgot too.
Pilot? That's a pilot question. I can actually just look it up here, I think. It's 625 horsepower. 3408. I don't remember what else. If Wolf was here, he could tell us. Yeah, I'm not real knowledgeable about that stuff. I know I want power. Power!
Bright green truck.
We seem to have a lot of those in our fleet.
And the baby blue ones.
I guess I haven't noticed that. I noticed a lot of blue ones. Anyway, yeah, so she drove down this road, I remember, and I don't remember if a train came or not, but it seems to me like there was one. And I just thought, how realistic this
Get ready
is.
to turn right.
Changed my whole perception of the game when she showed it off. So I put it on my Steam wish list, and the next time it was on sale, I bought it.
Adam is asking, is
Turn
the
left.
0 to 60 time important for most trucks to get up to highway speed?
Here we are.
Well,
Safe and sound.
like with anything else, yeah, but I mean, you can only do what you can do. Let's see, did I take a... Yeah, I did. You want to get up to speed as quickly as you can, as safely as you can. But generally speaking, with a truck with a load, you're not getting up to that speed anytime soon. Generally.
Pilot says the JC's 3408 from the JC engine pack.
Okay. Thank you, pilot.
Let's go.
now that's my kind of color trailer.
Joe 42 says thank you, and T Royal Stars, hello Boomer and chat.
Hey there, T Royal Stars. Welcome back. Anyway, getting back to the other gal trucker.
Turn left.
I was, like I said, I was pretty amazed when I watched that. I had no idea how realistic this game could be. I was amazed at how relatively authentic, even though I understood that the distances were truncated or abbreviated, and it wasn't 100% authentically recreating the places. I was amazed at how well it was. See those boxes there?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Let me do this. See these boxes here? Those are fruit boxes. When the people that are working out in the orchards, picking usually apples, but also could be pears and other things, they put all of the fruit in these bins, and that's what gets transported back to these facilities, where it gets further processed and prepared for transport. I never worked in this type of agriculture myself, but I was exposed to it a fair bit. This is apple country, after all. As a teenager, I did a lot of working in fields. Picked strawberries, cucumbers, raspberries. I love raspberries, so that job didn't last long. Oh. I think I ate more than I delivered. Yikes.
Got pulled in.
Find a new route.
So when you drove, you did a lot of food, right?
Yeah, when I did reefer, I did a lot of food, a lot of frozen food. But also, food that wasn't frozen. Hey, Wolf. Some refrigerated stuff. Yeah, I did a lot of potatoes,
Keep right.
onions. And it was bulk. It's amazing how they got that stuff into the back of the trailer. I have some pictures of it somewhere where they had these conveyor systems, and you would back your truck up so that the conveyor belt thing would be inside, and then there'd be somebody in there that would control that with a little handheld unit, and the potatoes would be brought up on conveyor and then just dropped off starting in the front, and then they'd work their way back. And that was interesting, but what was more interesting is how they got them out. There are places that would take your whole trailer and tip it up. But I didn't do that. I've done that, but not with potatoes or onions. One place that I took them to, they have something that works in reverse, where it actually goes in and it's got the little conveyor thing with the paddle, little arms on it, and it would just grab them all out. I can't even describe it properly. I never got to see it in action because I didn't get to go inside the building. When I got loaded, it was right out on the field. But unloaded, it was at a facility. But a lot of places that I took the onions and potatoes to, I just dropped the trailer and got it empty and went on my way. So I never saw that process. But one place I did, I do remember, and I didn't see it, but the guy that worked there described it to me. And I could see the equipment as I looked between the gap between the back of the trailer and the building. So I got to see a little bit. It's interesting how they load and unload a lot of the different products in these trailers. I even hauled dirt. It was minerals. And they did the same kind of thing as with the potatoes. They had a conveyor belt. You backed up so that the conveyor, as you back up, the conveyor belt goes inside your trailer. And then they would just start the conveyor up, and then they would put this dirt in there, and they'd have you move forward a little bit, wait, move forward a little bit, wait, till your trailer was full. Now it's that stuff. Yeah, it's that stuff that I would then take to a place that sold landscaping materials, or an agricultural facility, and those are the ones you'd back your trailer up onto this ramp, you disconnect your trailer and take your truck off, and then they do this. Oops. They take your trailer up like that and shake all the dirt out. It was kind of neat. I do have
kind of like that meme that says rednecks going to space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually how they do sugar beets in North Dakota. Is they'll put them in flatbed trailers with keys on them, and they'd open the back door, and they'd either tip them backwards or tip the whole truck and trailer on the side. They don't detach the trailer; it's the whole truck and trailer.
I've seen that too, but I've never done it.
And Thor says, when we picked strawberries and peas at Grandma and Grandpa's house, we always had to whistle.
Whistle?
Yeah, whistle.
Why? There's a story behind that.
And that's what I was thinking too.
To prove that you hadn't eaten it all? I guess I could get some fuel, huh? I got time to kill until
Right. And then keep right.
Nicholas gets there.
Yep, you called it, Boomer. You said, so we didn't eat any.
I say that as I never had to do that, but because when we went and picked fruit, as a family, we'd go up into the Cascade Mountains and we'd pick huckleberries. Same problem, where I would just eat, my face would be all blue. Because they're like blueberries. They're like a mountain blueberry.
Yep.
I'd pick them, and I had a little bucket for putting the huckleberries in. And I'd be picking a bunch, and then I start to eat some while I'm looking around for bears, because we had to watch out for bears.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my.
And a handful of berries.
Yeah. Now this is what is this? I'm trying to think of the name of this town here. But not Cleellum, but whatever. Anyway, I have stopped at this. This is a Love's in real life, and I was parked over there more or less where that red truck is in the back. I pulled in here one night, parked, and it was in the winter time, and there was snow on the ground. Not a lot, but you know, back in the where the greenery is there was a fair amount of snow back there. Anyway, in the morning when I woke up, it had warmed up, and a lot of the snow, most of the snow had melted. The parking lot was a lake. There was the truck next to me, like that red one there. The truck next to me had water up to like the center of the axle. It was a lot of water. I mean, I opened the curtains. I'm like, oh my God. I have pictures of that. I should, I think I've shared it before, but I should share it again. Sorry. I'm new here. How you doing?
Keep right.
That reminds me of a thing we used to do when we lived in, when my second wife and I were together. We lived in southern Nevada, Laughlin. And there was a lot of people that came to, you know, snowbirds and such that came to Laughlin. And
get ready to turn right.
not just snowbirds, but people from California. And they all drove us nuts with their driving.
Turn right.
So we always get angry. And that reminds me, I need to check something. And they'd all be looking around, driving their big old RVs, and we'd be getting mad because they're in the way. So we'd go on a road trip to Southern California, and we'd do the same thing. And people would blow their horn at us and give us the one finger salute. We'd just wave. Hi, we're not from around here. How you doing? All right, I wanted to make a change to the weather because I forgot to do that earlier. Rain probability is set to 10%. Let me up that a bit. Maybe even 80%.
Thor says it was a joke. I found out later in life they had it for us kids to learn how to use the ground and grow our own stuff.
Cool. That's an important skill. Yeah, my grandfather always had a garden. I mean, he was a young adult during the Depression. Well, him and my grandmother. And so they had to do that out of necessity. So I'm looking for rain clouds. What are the chances that we could get rain clouds in Washington State? Well, on the eastern side, not so much, but on the western side, almost a certainty. And it's getting late. By the time we get down to the Seattle area, it should be dark.
Is it
Again?
odd? The way scales are not nice to you today.
Yeah.
I must have hit it at the wrong time when I went to Washington, because I never got rain when I always went to the west side of the state.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Turn right.
I wouldn't consider that the wrong time.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Looks like this guy's just going to be an obstinate butthead. For intentionally going slow. We got to penalize him for delay of game.
Some football terms there, huh?
Now you want to speed up?
So have you been to all lower 48 states then when you're truck driving?
Yes. Yes, I have. Took a while to get to all of them, but I did. I don't remember what the last one was. Might have been something up in New England, like Vermont or something.
And there's Pugwash gifted a membership.
All right, Pugwash. Walter D. You know, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about chains, tire chains in the wintertime. And I had said I'd only had to put them on twice. Well, what I didn't mention was another time I should have put them on is when I came over Snoqualmie Pass. This hill going down is much steeper in real life. And I was coming up the eastern side in the winter, and there was not bad snow, but you know, it was kind of dicey, and there were signs saying chains required, and I'm looking at the road, I'm looking around, I'm like, nah. I tell you what, it's the only time I ever wished I had put them on, or you know, when I didn't. I actually, when I was coming down this side, and again, it is steep coming down, I thought I was going to lose it. And there'd have been no stopping. I mean, it just would have wiped out. It would have jackknifed. It would have been ugly.
Keep right, and then
So
turn right.
I got lucky, and I decided I'm not going to ignore those signs in the future.
Turn right.
Guess I could have hit my turn signal.
Keep left.
But we're not going to see it. But driving along this way, we're really close to Lake Washington. And right over here on the right, again, we won't see it, but that would be where Bill Gates lives, right on the lake. Because the town we just went through is where Microsoft is headquartered. Actually, we went through Bellevue, but Redmond, which is right next to Bellevue, is the headquarters. Microsoft, the evil empire.
Paul Lansford, hello everybody.
Hey, Lancey. Lancey's been racking up some miles too. Way to go.
Keep left.
What would be your most favorite drive out of the all 48?
Depends. It really depends on the time of year. I love driving in Maine in the summer. So beautiful up there. And I certainly didn't want to be up there in the winter, just like Minnesota. Yeah, I love driving almost everywhere except New Jersey. I hated New Jersey. I mean, I hated the New Jersey Turnpike and going to any place in New Jersey. Again? Wow. And lower New York. I didn't go into New York City per se, but I went through the Bronx, across the George Washington Bridge and along the Cross Bronx Expressway. If you ever watched the video that I created of driving the Cross Bronx Expressway, you'll have an idea of why.
Finding new route.
Pilot is asking, did you forget to lower the way station mod?
I don't have that in this profile. And it shows. Yeah, it just depends on the time of year. I love driving almost everywhere, except the I-95 corridor from Virginia to Massachusetts.
Keep left.
And if I had to do that particular area, I would want to do it at night.
CJ Jones, give me the membership.
All right, CJ, thank you for that, and congratulations to an Nexus 79. I had forgotten where we're going. Oh, Olympia. You know, we just don't have any rain. Oh, we're not staying in this lane, are we? Oh, maybe we are. This is... yeah. And I did share recently that I enjoyed driving through Ohio,
Then exit right.
north of Columbus, when I had time to stop at Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Love that place. That's one of the many things I miss.
Douglas Williams says, across the Bronx Expressway is a nightmare.
Yes, it is. Anytime during daylight hours. After 7 p.m. or so, it's not quite so bad.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
But hey, Tacoma
Exit now.
and Seattle,
Keep right.
driving those during the daylight hours is just as bad. And Portland, too. On I-5,
Keep
that is.
left, and then turn left.
Nicholas says, I'm in Olympia and a 16-hour plus
Turn
required
left.
reset.
Wait, what's that last part? I heard he's in Olympia. I'm in Olympia. I don't see you.
He's in a 16-hour required reset time.
Huh, how does that
Here.
work?
Right on time.
Unless you burn through all your hours. And there's our parking spot.
And Paul Lansford said my computer specs are CPU Ryzen 5, 5600X GPU, NVIDIA 3060, 12 gig, and 32 gig DDR RAM. Would I be better off with a 64 gig DDR4 RAM?
Well, that's not a question for me to answer because I got lost in the first few syllables. But Pilot Bro might be able to help you.
I'm in Olympia in 16 hours plus required rest.
Yeah, I am unfamiliar with any 16-hour required rest break. I think I'm up against that wall.
Carlos says Portland traffic is of saint.
Is what?
Is of saint.
Didn't even see that.
Tyler says, hey.
I see that. Hey, Tyler.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay, he's got 16 hours to drive left, and then he's got to rest however long that takes.
Oh, 10 hours. Yeah, if you're running with fatigue on, then it's a 10-hour break required.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what he meant was Portland traffic is bad.
Oh. Who said that? Because I didn't ever see that.
Carlos.
I don't see Carlos.
He's up right against right above Pilot, so he's in Olympia. Comment.
Yeah, I don't see that. That's weird.
Old Haas, can you please do a parking tutorial? I still have a hard time parking.
I have a parking tutorial video on my channel. I've got a couple of them actually. Okay, let me get out of this place that I'm in, or at least where I am at the moment. So I don't see any rain happening. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change it to morning. Ooh, sorry for not giving you a heads up about that. Look at them nice clear skies. That is so not like Western Washington. I wanted to see some lightning and thunder. So let me do that again, except this time I'll change it to...
Let's try doing the rain dance.
Yeah. There we go. We got rain. I don't know if we're gonna get any lightning. Oh, look at that sunset.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. Oh, there's the state capitol. All right, I'm going to advance the time a little more. One more hour. It's rainy-er, it's dark-er. I sure can see a lot of clouds or stars considering how cloudy it ought to be. Are you serious? I went to 2 a.m. and now there's no rain. It's a beautiful sky. Isn't that awesome? That's the Milky Way. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is so impressive to me.
Adam says, have a good night.
All right, Adam. Yeah, I am going to wrap it up here anyway and get back in the truck. Wow.
Chocolate bar in the sky.
Yeah, we're over 2 hours. Okay. I'm still looking.
Wolf just got here.
Dang, Wolf. Yeah, just wrapping up. And I am still looking for Carlos. I don't see Carlos. Although I've got, on this thing, I've got top chat set. I need to go to live chat.
Yep. I had that mistake earlier.
But I have live chat set up on my tablet, so that's why I'm confused.
He's right below the Paul Lansford, my computer specs are comment.
I see Carlos. To Jackal. Portland traffic is of Satan. Well, we don't use that term typically in American English, but I would have to agree with the sentiment. It is horrible. It is just evil. Yeah, it's nasty. Wow. Johnny Hansen is here. What, did you just get up at, Johnny? My goodness, it's got to be 4 a.m. for you. So that would mean you're up early, but we're wrapping it up here. There's a Sunday Fun Day. Yes, Sunday Fun Day convoy tomorrow. I am not in it, but there are some other folks who are. Did you have something to throw in about that?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, okay. Are you in it still?
Still, as far as I know, yes.
Okay. All right. And Trucker King will be in it if his headache is not still bothering him by then. Let's see. Tomorrow the ATS driving challenge. for members of the VTC will be ending. Let's see how we're doing, by the way.
I was actually just looking at that.
I forgot to pull it up. Wow. Since the rollover, which was 5 hours ago, we have driven collectively. No, that's not right. Sorry, I got to refresh this. I was trying to get just ATS miles, but it doesn't work until tomorrow. Anyway, 14,000 miles in the last 5 hours. We are currently in 11th place. We are looking to move into 10th place. And we are moving closer. We're 15,000, almost 16,000 miles behind. Those guys, they logged some miles. They logged like 4,500 miles since the last time I looked. So they're back at it. So we got to push hard to catch up to them. I don't know what I have done. Well, I can look at this and see that I have driven, really, 500 miles? Exactly 500 miles? 141, 146, and 213. 500 miles. Yay me. So I'm doing my part. We're really falling behind with Euro Truck rankings, but that's to be expected. Everybody's focused on ATS right now, or nearly. Yep, Nicholas is doing his part. Nicholas has logged over 1,100 miles since 5 hours, the rollover 5 hours ago, and he's on a load now. Wizard, all the loads, as long as they are real miles, race miles don't count for nothing. So as long as you're not speeding over the, to go into race miles, all of the miles count. As long as you have TrucksBook client and they are running when you launch the game. Ooh, Wolf just finished a 1,200 mile run. All right. Sue's got almost 1,800. All right. So, for the VTC members who are participating, which is pretty much all of them if they're driving ATS and have the TrucksBook client running. Wow, Lobo's about to finish a 2,000 mile run. And it's only ATS, not Euro Truck. For every 1,000 miles, legitimate miles, not race miles, they get one entry into the drawing. We're giving away 10 copies of the new Kansas DLC as soon as it comes out. So the contest ends tomorrow at midnight Central European time. That's 3 in the afternoon for me. 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And then Ratherby Trucking, who set this up originally, he will collate all the data and get to me a list of all of the names. And for each entry, or each 1,000 miles, somebody gets an entry. And so their name will be listed that many times. And then Monday evening, we will have a drawing in the Discord. We've got a channel set up. We'll post another announcement in advance. And, well, or maybe we'll even set it up as an event, Pilot. And we will draw 10 names. Can only win one. But we're going to give away 10 copies. And then later in the week after the DLC comes out on Thursday. So either Thursday evening and Friday, and if necessary, Saturday, we will do winners convoys. We're probably going to do 3, I'm guessing. So we'll do some winners convoys, and those will be live streams. So you'll get to see the winners of the Kansas DLC drive around Kansas, possibly as early as Thursday evening. We'll see. Yep, you heard your name. We're going to need the, what did I want? An event set up for the drawing. Monday night. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. The drawing is be 6 p.m. your time Monday. In that channel, that stage channel you created. I think you created it. What's that?
Do you want to mention the party?
Oh, yeah. So for those of you, I need reminders. Even though I have reminders on my phone, I don't remember to look at my phone. So we are, hey, look at that. We got likes. We have more likes than we have viewers. Awesome. On December 9th, we will be having the first anniversary, or the first annual anniversary / holiday party convoys. December 9th is the current date scheduled, assuming nothing else gets in our way. We were going to do it on the 2nd, but there was a problem, so we had to, well, the problem is 1.49 is coming out for Euro Truck. And Kansas is coming out, so we had to reschedule it for the 9th. We will get as many VTC members together as we can, and we will hold 2 live stream convoys on the 9th. One of them will be in place of the members live stream, and the other one will be in the evening at the same time slot as this one. And one will be Euro Truck and the other will be ATS. I don't know which we're doing first yet. We're going to put up a poll. Actually,
The poll is up.
The poll is up. See, I don't know what's going on. I'm not in charge of these things. So we're holding a poll asking the members, the VTC members, which they would like to have first and which they would like to have later. And then based on how the voting goes, we'll do that. And I know how Wolf is voting because he's already voiced his opinion. And I completely get it, and I agree with him. But I don't know what it's going to be. I'm not voting.
Well, so far, ETS is in the lead for starting the event off.
Okay. Which is not what Wolf wanted, I think. Anywho.
No, he wanted ATS at the night live stream.
Right, because he works during the day.
Yeah, so it is what he wanted.
Didn't you say ATS was, or did I mishear you?
ETS is in the lead.
Okay, well that is what Wolf wants then. Okay, anyway, there's going to be lots and lots of prizes awarded, mostly to participants of the convoys. There'll be Steam gift cards, there'll be merch. There will also be audience participation and audience prizes. So, we are giving away, courtesy of Picard Gaming, a whole bunch of Steam gift cards, hats, mugs, somewhere in the vicinity of, what is the number?
$750.
$750 worth of prizes donated by Picard Gaming, your moderator today. That's pretty impressive, by the way. And I remain humbled when I think about it. But we are giving away these prizes to members of the VTC. There will be some for the audience. And the audience will also be judging trucks. There will be 2 judging contests in each live stream. And the live audience will vote. I'll put up a poll based on, we may actually have a series of them since we think we're going to run 3 servers. And I can only have 4 questions or answers or things to choose from on a poll. So we think what we'll do is for each server, we'll vote on the drivers in that server, and then we'll do the next server, and then we'll do the next server if we have 3. And then that will give us the runners up, or not runners up, but the finalists rather. And then we'll do a final vote. And, well, we won't. You will, if you're here. and you'll vote for the best looking truck and the worst looking truck. So we'll do that for each convoy, and then there'll also be prizes for the audience. All right. Did I forget anything else?
Not that I could think of. I just
Okay.
hope this turns out really well and we have fun with it, because I do really hope this becomes an annual thing.
Yeah, we're all a little apprehensive about how it's all going to play out, because it'll be the first time, and we think we're bound to make mistakes. So bear with us, join us, be there. He could win. He could have the ugliest truck. Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the coffees, super chats, super stickers, gifted memberships, and all the stuff. We will see you after Kansas comes out. Take care.